We almost had him, boys, but we let it slip away. The Miami Dolphins lose to the Seattle Seahawks. It's probably going to end up being 24-3. There's about 3 minutes left. If something crazy happens, I'll clock in and post editing, but I assume nothing's going to happen here. The Miami Dolphins get absolutely destroyed by the Seattle Seahawks. An extraordinarily ugly game. And to be honest with you, I'm running on like 3-4 hours of sleep here, and I don't want to do this. I'm sure not many listeners want to do this. I'm sure no one's going to listen to this at this point. Dolphins fans, I'm sure, are over it, so I'm over it too. The Miami Dolphins absolutely stink. I'm going to talk about it. If you're not subscribed, throw me a sub, man. The well is running dry, baby. People are not tuning in for the Dolphins. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where he does that one cool thing. He rips his pants. Everyone loves him. And, once the joke runs stale, everyone just kind of leaves. And I understand that. I'm not listening to any Dolphins talk these days because I don't want to sit here and subject myself to the pain that this team puts us through. But if you are the kind of person that's still around, throw me a sub if you can. I don't know if I'm gonna do any preview videos until Tua's back. What am I gonna talk about? Well, let's talk about this game. It started off with the missed holding penalty on Phillips, then the horse collar not called. So now I immediately start with my anger being directed at the refs. The refs weren't that bad today. They were not that bad. Both teams were extraordinarily undisciplined. I believe the Miami Dolphins had over 100 yards worth of penalties, at least. I mean, that one series where they're trying to punt the ball and McDaniel's losing his fucking cool. I mean, listen, McDaniel's part of the reason we're here. This cute bullshit, it's enough of it. All right, it hasn't worked with Tua in the game. It's not working with Skylar. It ain't working with Tim Boyle. This offense needs to be simplified. All right, and proof of that is that we're going through our timeouts every half, early in the half, because we can't get the fucking play calls in time. I mean, that is not how an NFL team should run. I don't give a goddamn if it's the backup quarterback. There are teams out here winning with their backup quarterbacks, or at least competing. And the Dolphins are incapable of competing with their backup quarterback. In fact, the past 5 games, regular season games, that the Miami Dolphins have been without Tua Tagovailoa as the starter, 4 of those 5 games, the initial quarterback doesn't even make it through the game due to injury. So the offensive line is fucking terrible. The holding penalties, the false starts, the chop blocks, whatever it's got to be, they fucking suck. Teron Armstead gets poked in the eye. He ain't coming back. He's like fucking 90 years old. Who else got hurt? Austin Jackson. Didn't see what happened to him, but he's hurt. David Long's hurt. Skylar Thompson's hurt. So there's been 25 quarterbacks since Marino, or 26. I don't know. But another one will be added to that list next week. We'll see if they make it through, whether it's Tim Boyle or Snoop Huntley, Tyler Huntley, whatever the fuck his name is. The Miami Dolphins will get creamed next week. I'm sure of it. Hence the reason I don't even want to bother doing a preview video, because no one wants to watch it anymore. And I'm fed up. The fans are fed up. And to top it all off, all right, this misdirection bullshit we keep running. It's like, for example, all right, I think it was the first or second quarter, it's 2nd and 1, and Tyreek Hill goes to motion on the right side of the field, and then we pitch it to the right anyway. We just attracted the fucking defense there. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Or the opening drive. It's 4th and 1 from the 39. We're fucking kicking a 60-yard field goal with fucking rubber leg Sanders. You don't know where the fuck that thing's going. All right? There was like 5% chance he makes that kick, and he doesn't make it, which is whatever. All right, we get cooked by fucking DK Metcalf. We're 1 for like 15 on third downs. I mean, what the fuck? I know I'm going off on this team, but this team fucking sucks. They suck. And it starts with Chris Greer, who fucking built this team as if it was a basketball team, signing Jalen Ramsey for $8 billion. Tyreek Hill, a bunch of fucking money. We're signing all these big names. That's not how good teams are built. Good teams are built through coaching, and you build through the draft, and sometimes you sign big contracts. You do, but the Dolphins, it's like, we'll just sign a few big name players, and the rest of the roster is just filler, and we'll figure it out. And it shows, man. It really does show. The fact that the offensive line is holding every play. It's almost like a practical joke. All right, the Dolphins are run for 9 yards, holding, and the drive's over. It's over. Just might as well fucking punt it right there. Mike McDaniel, I mean, he looks like a mess right now, too. Is that saying too much? I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but man, you just look at him on the sideline. He looks a fucking mess right now. Is that because the team is stressing him out? Maybe. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to elaborate on that because, yeah. And Skylar, I mean, who gives a fuck about Skylar Thompson? He's out for the year, I'm sure of it. But he has the awareness of a guy who just ate 10,000 milligrams of fucking edibles. He has no idea. He's fucking drooling on himself. Tim Boyle, he was all right. I'd rather have him start. Or Mike White would have been better, because I was saying Mike White is better than Skylar Thompson. I said it in the preview video of this game that Skylar Thompson fucking sucks, basically. All right. I know I'm incoherently rambling. I'm just having fun here, considering it. You know what? It is what it is. I've been watching the Dolphins for 20-something years, and the only thing that changes are the names. All right, so let that sink in with you for the 5 people out there that are going to listen to this. So I'm going to go make some more fun content and enjoy these better teams playing close games. And that's enough Dolphin talk for me. If anyone out there is listening, throw me a fucking comment, because I feel like I'm probably just going to be sending this out to Ghost Town. All right, because no one's going to want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. All right, thanks for wasting your time. Real quick. Maybe if you spend your thousands of dollars on those Miami Dolphins season tickets, for those of you down there in Florida, maybe next year they'll give you a fucking sticker instead of just sending you an ad for something more expensive. The Miami Dolphins are the EA Sports of the NFL. They are the EA Sports of the NFL, for anyone that gets the reference. All right,